When my wife, Joelle, and I decided that we were going to pursue my call to ministry, we moved to Dallas, Texas, from our home in Indiana. The house that we lived in Indiana had 3 bedrooms, a big garage for storage, and plenty of space for the 2 of us. Our new abode in Dallas was a 1-bedroom apartment with a small living room, a kitchen big enough for 1 person to squeeze into, and 2 closets for storage. We had 21 days to move, from the time we knew we were going to do it to the day we needed to be in Dallas. 21 days. To go from a 3-bedroom house to a 1-bedroom apartment. Joelle worked that entire time, and I recall those 21 days being the most hectic of my life. Between us, we packed what furniture and belongings we found to be most important. And we sold or gave away a majority of everything we owned. That was tough. Figuring out what we had that was valuable and important to us and what could be cast off and eliminated from our lives after several years of accumulating. The process of doing this has become strangely familiar to us in the last couple of years. See, after 1 year in Dallas, we upgraded to a 2-bedroom apartment, moving up in the world. So we packed and sorted and organized and moved again, and unpacked and sorted and organized. And about 95 days after we moved in, we received a telephone call that would change our lives forever. Dr. Guy Ames called me and said, "Phil, the bishop would like to offer you Calera United Methodist Church in Calera, Oklahoma. Do you accept?" Well, yeah. But we have to move again. Now, I don't know about my wife. In fact, I think I can tell you what she'd say, but I could be wrong, so I'm not going to put words in her mouth. But in reflecting on this process, I'm actually grateful for all of this new knowledge we've gained in the last few years and experience we've gathered in moving. I think it's been great. As a pastor in the United Methodist Church, I serve what is called an itinerant pastorate. In some congregations, they call their ministers, don't they? The individual congregations do, and that minister will spend their entire career in one pulpit. That's not so in the United Methodist Church. We are appointed to serve our congregations by a bishop and a cabinet. We're part of a larger church, what we call the connectional church. And we tend to be called to serve a particular congregation for a period of years. That can be anywhere from 3 to a dozen. And then one day, the phone will ring, and the bishop will say, "You have been appointed to serve at such and such." I got the opportunity to say yes or no once. That opportunity will never come again. When they call, we answer. That's what an itinerant pastorate is. And the neat thing is, in every congregation we serve, we get the opportunity and experience to develop our gifts as ministers. And that's what the cabinet uses to move us on to the next stage in our ministry. Those gifts which are developed propel us forward where we can offer them in a new place. To put our skills and talents and gifts to best use for the good of the United Methodist Church. Joelle and I will most likely serve here until I complete my master's degree at Southern Methodist University and am ordained in full connection with the church. We are confident that the skills and experience we are gaining here every day will prepare us very well down the road for wherever it is that the bishop and the Holy Spirit move us when the time is right. We're confident because this congregation has a history of developing strong ministers for the United Methodist Church. It's what you all do. Now, over the past few months, Joelle and I have been unpacking and getting situated in the parsonage next door that you all have provided for us. It's turned out to be a great size, and I am amazed at how quickly we have grown back into a 3-bedroom home. Just like that, new stuff seems to appear every time I turn around. And the house takes shape every day and feels like home. As many of you know, we are expecting our first child. And just this past week, on Valentine's Day, we went to the doctor for our first appointment. I'm pleased to announce that Joelle is in excellent health. She's doing all the right things to care for our developing baby. You know, when we were there, they took this little tiny microphone and they placed it on her belly. And I heard the most amazing sound. A heartbeat. Fast and strong. I don't think I'm going to ever forget that sound as long as I live. Nor the feelings of wonder and of joy that I experienced in that moment. It became very, very real for me just then. Now, I share this with you because Wednesday morning, I wandered into the bedroom that is to become our nursery. And I felt my own heart suddenly beat fast and strong. I was again filled with wonder. But this time, my joy was replaced with panic. See, the nursery is full of stuff. The rest of the house is clean and tidy, comfortable to live in. We're enjoying it very much. It's very livable. But the nursery is terrifying.